Deep within the Earth's silent heart, a story older than civilization itself is etched into stone, waiting for the light of our discovery. These are not just caves. They are the first cathedrals of humanity, the very womb from which our consciousness was born. We are about to journey into the profound darkness where our ancestors first sought refuge, not just from Ice Age predators, but from the terrifying mysteries of existence itself. Prepare to witness how these subterranean worlds became canvases for the human soul, transforming from simple shelters into complex ritualistic theaters where the first sparks of belief ignited. What we will uncover challenges everything we thought we knew about the dawn of our species, revealing a mind far more sophisticated and spiritually aware than ever imagined. Imagine descending into the chilling abyss of Chauvet Cave, where flickering torchlight reveals a breathtaking panorama of over 400 animal figures, their forms so dynamic they seem to gallop across the undulating limestone walls in a ghostly stampede. Because these Paleolithic artists meticulously used the rock's natural contours to create three-dimensional movement, archaeologists like Jean Klotz argue this was not mere decoration, but a sophisticated form of proto-cinema, a sacred performance space designed to invoke the spirits of the hunt. Furthermore, the air, thick with the scent of damp earth and ancient mineral deposits, would have been filled with resonant echoes of chanting, as acoustic studies show specific chambers were chosen for their sound-amplifying properties, turning the cave into a colossal natural instrument. In addition to the visual spectacle, the deliberate placement of a single bear skull atop a rock altar suggests a complex ceremonial purpose, a focal point for rituals connecting the clan to the powerful animal spirits that dominated their world. Journeying to the Iberian Peninsula, El Castillo Cave presents a profound mystery, where faint red ochre hand stencils, dated over 40,000 years ago, represent some of the earliest symbolic acts ever recorded, a primal declaration of "I was here," pressed against cold, eternal stone. Although these handprints seem simple, paleoanthropologist Genevieve von Petzinger's research suggests they are part of a larger symbolic system, a precursor to writing where geometric signs repeated across sites hint at a shared cultural language spanning millennia. The experience of creating these marks in the deep zone, far from natural light, required a perilous journey with only a sputtering animal fat lamp, transforming the act of painting into a spiritual pilgrimage into a supernatural realm where the veil between worlds was thin. Consequently, the act of leaving a personal mark was likely a powerful ritual of connection, a way for an individual to merge their identity with the sacred body of the cave itself, ensuring their spirit would endure long after their physical form had vanished. In the vast subterranean network of the Cantabrian Mountains, caves like Altamira became sanctuaries where the boundary between shelter and sacred space dissolved, with daily life unfolding beneath a ceiling teeming with polychrome bison painted with masterful skill. Because the artists used a sophisticated mix of charcoal and ochre to create shading and perspective, these images were designed to be animated by the unsteady dance of firelight, making the massive beasts appear to breathe and shift in the shadows. Furthermore, the discovery of children's footprints preserved in soft clay floors alongside animal bones and discarded stone tools indicates these were not just ceremonial centers for shamans, but were living community hubs where knowledge and myth were passed down. In addition to their artistic function, these deep chambers provided a stable, unchanging environment, a crucial refuge from the brutal climatic shifts of the Pleistocene, where the constant cool temperature offered a predictable sanctuary for raising families and solidifying social bonds. The archaeological evidence from Blombo's cave in South Africa pushes the timeline for symbolic thought back even further, revealing engraved ochre pieces and shell beads from over 75,000 years ago, proving the need to create meaning is a fundamental part of our humanity. Although these artifacts are small, their existence implies a complex social structure where personal adornment signified status and identity, demonstrating that abstract concepts were being communicated long before the great cave paintings of Europe. This cognitive leap, as described by archaeologist Christopher Henshelwood, marks the moment our ancestors moved beyond mere survival, beginning to shape their world with symbols and rituals, using the protective embrace of caves as the first laboratories for culture. Therefore, the faint scratches on a piece of ochre, found deep within a coastal cave, are not just ancient graffiti, but are the first letters in the epic story of human consciousness, a testament to the moment our ancestors began to ask the eternal questions of who we are. We once viewed these early humans as brutish survivalists, but the evidence from these subterranean worlds paints a radically different picture, revealing a species with a profound inner life. capable of deep symbolic thought and artistic expression. The cave was never just a roof over their heads. It was a canvas, a cathedral, and a portal to another reality, a place where the human mind first learned to travel beyond the confines of the physical world. This realization forces us to reconsider the very definition of civilization, suggesting that its foundations were not born in sunlit cities, but were forged in the profound, creative darkness of the earth. Consequently, every time we explore these ancient spaces, we are not just looking at the past. We are looking into a mirror that reflects the deepest, most enduring parts of the human spirit. From the deep, silent chambers of the earth, the voices of our ancestors call out, not with words, but with images of breathtaking power and beauty. They remind us that the quest for meaning, the drive to create, and the need to connect with something larger than ourselves is the oldest human story of all. This is not just their legacy. It is the very foundation of who we are today.